You've said a lot about how this is a negotiation. You just mentioned it again. Just yesterday, President Trump said, quote, big business is not worried about the tariffs because they know they are here to stay, unquote. And take a listen to the Commerce Secretary.
I don't think there's any chance that President Trump's going to back off his tariffs. This is the reordering of global trade.
So are these tariffs to be negotiated, or are these tariffs here to stay? I'm still not getting a clear message on that.
Well, listen, this is a national security issue. This is about reshoring thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of jobs. This is about moving our American farmers and ranchers into a new era of prosperity. This is about strong and bold leadership. And I'll tell you, Jake, this isn't just some new sort of concept that just came up under, the Trump years, under the last 8 or 12 years. This started in 1791 with Alexander Hamilton, when he wrote a whole premise on the idea that Americans and the whole concept of America was founded on a fervent, positive protection of our goods out of America. And for 150 years, that was the approach, 150 years. And that's when America went from basically a frontier country to the world's largest, most exceptional economic power. And it was the dawn of the progressive era about 100 years ago that began to move back toward this idea of America being a neutral arbiter on the world stage. Well, listen, it's time to go back to our founding fathers' vision. And so as we move forward, this president is the chief deal maker. He will ensure that America is put first, that all of these tariffs, a 300% tariff on our dairy products from Canada. I mean, it's absurd what our farmers and ranchers and our manufacturers have had to deal with over the last, decades, and it's time to fix it.
Yeah, the question was, are these tariffs here to stay, as Howard Lutnick and President Trump seem to be suggesting, or is there going to be room for negotiation, as you seem to be suggesting?
Listen, we've got 50 countries that are burning the phone lines into the White House up, and probably the president's cell phone as well, and probably Howard Lutnick's as well. And I've heard from some as well. This is the ultimate deal maker who is a businessman at the head of our government. Finally, that the American people said all swing states, all the popular vote, tariffs were a part of his plan. We're going to put America first, and he will do everything in his power all day, every day to do just that. Right now, we're 2 business days into this new American order, so I think we have a lot to be determined, but the president is resolute in his focus, in his boldness, in his fearlessness, and in his relentlessness to ensure that we're putting America first by using these tariffs along with deregulation, cutting taxes, energy dominance. It's an entire package, but right now, obviously, the tariffs are front and center.
I agree.